British pie and we all tried to get on that trig point?
Yeah, that's such a stupid photo.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Have a little look.
Sheep shit on my phone as well.
Yeah.
Is there another one?
We are in Llangollen.
Oh no, I can't. I'm not from this country. I say Llangollen. How do you say it? Llangollen. Llangollen.
Llangollen. Llangollen. Llangollen. Llan. Double L. Llan. Llangollen.
We are at Llangollen downhill trails, just outside of Llangollen town, in North Wales, and we're about 10 miles from Wrexham. Monet and myself have driven up from South Wales to get here this weekend. It's like 3 hours for us. First rode here in 2009 when they had a really gnarly national track through the woods. I was in youth and I remember coming up a bit before the race was held, and we had a go at riding the track and crashed over every turn because they're so steep. I just went straight over the edge of them and got told I couldn't race if I was going to ride like that. I think it's been an iconic venue since then. Then over the last 10 years it's developed a lot, and it's quite funny, like I'm so ingrained for like high lines and outsides, and then like Vero loves playing around and yeah, like losing traction everywhere on purpose. I think Monet's probably a bit in between us both, but like either way it's cool coming and riding, and we don't have to find the fastest line, just like finding a fun way down.
I think the best thing about these trails is the turns. Like, it's sort of like renowned for having sick turns up here, and it definitely delivers. Like, there's so many trails and they're pretty much just turn all the way down the hill. So I'd say if you want to get good at turns, come ride here. It's pretty fun.
What Llangollen has turned into is quite unique in itself, I think, because most of the tracks that get ridden these days are in the open and they're just big bank turns. It's kind of just like rock that's in the dirt, so you're kind of just riding on dirt that's been shaped into these turns that are so much fun. It's just turns that you almost like fall down the hill. There's very little pedalling and you're just like flowing from one turn to the next, and they're all kind of the same but all have their own features as well, so each one you ride differently.
You know, I think Martin was literally just a cattle farmer before, or a sheep farmer before he met Alex in the woods.
First time I came across Martin, I was in the woods literally just up there, and I can't remember what I was. I think I was just looking to either build a trail or look at a bit of trail that had already been built, and he just went absolutely mental at me for being in the wood that wasn't like that I wasn't supposed to be in.
Is this because there was already a trail there that had been ridden quite a few times?
Yeah, I think it was like Steve Parr and all those boys years ago had put something in, and then I was up there looking at it, and he sort of came across me and wasn't particularly happy. But I mean, look at him now, he's like my best friend.
Sam and Josh up here, they said I was stupid. Yeah, well, that was my first contact with bollock.
And since then, he's got like a cool uplift hut where people can go and chill and like have a cup of tea and get in the warm, and it's got like a door and a fire on it, and so it's a good little refuge for people. There's parking. It's really changed a lot since the last time I came here. Like there was no building or car park or anything. It was just all a field that would be a bit of a nightmare to get out of at the end of a race. So yeah, it's really cool that he's kind of really like got on board and supported the mountain biking scene, and in return, kind of, you know, he's got this, I guess it's a cool new venture for him as well.
Quite a strange story, really. I was approached by Steve Parr about doing the NPS. I wasn't keen, to be honest. It sounded like a lot of hassle. My 70-year-old father said, no, it sounds like a bit of fun. I was overruled. It took us 2 years to get that track up and running and the race forming. And on the Saturday of the race, I caught the bug. It's a very contagious little bug, and I caught it big style. So I think the day after the race, day after we'd packed up on the Sunday, I started digging, and I haven't really stopped ever since. My farming love affair is having an affair with mountain biking at the moment.
What do you reckon?
Track maintenance 101 with Manon.
Then in the woods, that's even more relentless.
It's a bit of a funky rock shoot, funky log tin.
It's pretty good here. Like, uplifting is super accessible. You can literally drive all the way to the top on a tarmac road, which is like kind of rare, I think. You can just get a bunch of mates together, get permission to come ride, and then just do some laps. And there's some guys riding while we were sessioning up there, punching out laps. So like, we were blown away by how fast they were, like, just coming down. I swear we moved down like 2 meters and then be coming down for another run. So yeah, it's a sick place for it. I'm pretty sure I did like a little turny thing, and then I was like heading down.
Yeah, I grabbed, back brake was
Describe Alex Bond. Alex Bond is a quiet, humble, lovely trail builder who, for a good couple of years, kept himself to himself with his Ordnance Survey maps and would just go out and dig.
I love an OS map. These days though, it's not so much for looking for like places to build trails, though I still do. It's more looking for abandoned houses.
Yeah.
I quite like abandoned houses.
Getting the best out of these kind of steep, technical Welsh trails.
Drop your heels and your braking will get twice as good.
Okay, that's number one.
Believe in yourself.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Number 3.
You said 2?
No, I said 3. Send it.
Yeah, it's a bit of luck.
Okay. Send it, drop your heels, believe in yourself. Got it.
I thought I was going to really take you out.
Wait, am I the crash master of this video? But yeah, I think it's amazing. It's such a great location, and the amount it's changed from now to then is mad.
I got a sheep shit on my face. I won't tell you what I've been doing with sheep all afternoon. You know what they say about us Welsh.